Hey girls, this is not going to be one of those wake up at 5 a.m. and study 10 hours type of videos because, let's be honest, that's not realistic for most of us. And no, you don't need to become that perfect, ascetic, robotic girl to succeed. You can have lazy days. You can have snack breaks. You can watch a K-drama at midnight and still pass your exams. Life is not black and white. Welcome to Dear Me, a channel where we talk about self-improvement, glow-ups, motivation, becoming your best version, blah, 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 all that cute, inspiring stuff. If you're someone who wants to glow up gently, work smart, and enjoy life along the way, this space is for you. Now, let's get into it. Romanticize your study space. Because honestly, your environment matters more than you think. If you're sitting at a cluttered desk with yesterday's snacks, tangled headphones, and 5 open tabs of things you're pretending you'll read later, of course you're not going to feel motivated. So romanticize it. No, I'm not telling you to go buy expensive desk organizers or make it Pinterest perfect. I mean, unless you want to. But just a few small things can make you actually want to sit there and study. Light a candle. Put on a cozy lamp instead of that harsh ceiling light. Organize your pens, not because you need 5 pink highlighters, but because it feels kind of cute. Put your water bottle nearby, maybe a snack, maybe a plant, maybe a photo of your cat. You're turning this space into somewhere you feel calm, not trapped. And trust me, when your space feels peaceful, your brain feels less overwhelmed. When your desk looks ready for success, your mindset slowly follows. It's not about being aesthetic for Instagram. It's about telling yourself, this is my space. This is where I show up. This is where I make progress. Make playlists, not punishments. Okay, listen, silence isn't for everyone. If you're the type of person who sits in a dead silent room trying to study and ends up listening to the sound of your fridge humming instead of focusing on your notes, this is for you. Music changes your energy. Not blasting party songs unless that's your vibe, no judgment. But find sounds that make your brain feel calm and focused. Lo-fi? Perfect. Rain sounds? Love it. Soft piano? Feels like you're in a Studio Ghibli movie. Even Taylor Swift's Sad Girl Autumn playlist can work, if it helps you romanticize flipping your textbook. The point is, make a playlist. When you hear those songs, your brain starts to recognize, oh, it's study time. Let's get in the zone. It becomes like muscle memory. Kind of like how you hear the ice cream truck and suddenly crave ice cream. Same thing, but for your brain and studying. Also, bonus tip, don't sit in the same spot every day. Sometimes a cozy corner with headphones feels better than your usual desk. Change the environment, change the playlist, change the mood, keep things fresh. Study doesn't have to feel like punishment. Make it feel like your own little peaceful ritual. Music helps. Break big tasks into tiny pieces. Let's be real. No one wakes up and says, today I will complete my entire syllabus, write 20 pages of notes, and become a productivity goddess. Nope, not happening. That's the fastest way to feel overwhelmed, procrastinate, and end up crying over snacks. Instead, think small. Break every big task into the tiniest, easiest pieces. You don't need to finish 5 chapters today. You just need to finish 1 page. 1 small concept. 1 math problem. 1 vocab list. And when you're done, celebrate that. You just won. That small win gives your brain a little dopamine boost, which makes it so much easier to start the next tiny step. Think about it like this. Building a castle doesn't happen in one day. You lay 1 brick, then another, and another. Slow progress still builds the whole thing eventually. Same with your studies. When you break big goals into tiny steps, you stop feeling frozen. You stop thinking, this is impossible, and start thinking, okay, I can do this one small thing right now. And guess what? Those small things add up. Always. Trust the process, okay? Dress how you want to feel. Okay, hear me out. You don't need to wear a blazer and heels just to sit at your desk and study, but what you wear does change how you feel. If you've been wearing the same old pajama pants for 3 days straight, your energy is going to feel like, well, pajama energy. I mean, you get it. I'm not saying get ready like you're going to brunch, but put on something that makes you feel clean, fresh, and a tiny bit more put together. A cute clip in your hair, your favorite hoodie, fresh socks, a spritz of perfume, just for yourself. It's not about who sees you. It's about how you feel when you look in the mirror. When you feel slightly more put together, you sit differently. You write with a little more focus. Your brain thinks, okay, she means business, but in a cute way. And honestly, it's like a tiny glow up for your study session. It tells your brain, this isn't lazy scrolling time. This is me becoming my best version time. Even if your best version is in a hoodie and a claw clip. Small changes, big difference. Study for you, not just grades. Look, grades matter, of course. Passing your exams is important, getting good marks feels nice. But if you're only studying for the grade, it's really easy to lose motivation halfway through. Because grades come and go. But what you learn, that stays with you. You're not studying just for a number on a paper. You're studying for your future self. The girl who wants to walk into interviews feeling confident. The girl who wants to speak up in class without doubting herself. The girl who wants to build her career, her life, her dreams, and know that she's ready for it. When you study, think about her. Think about the version of you who is going to say, thank you, past me, for showing up, even on the days you didn't want to. Study because you believe in her, not because someone told you to, not because you're scared to fail, but because you are worth investing in. Your brain, your future, your dreams, they deserve the effort. Grades, they're just a bonus. Some days feel easy. But every small effort still counts, even if it's not perfect. Keep showing up for the version of you who believes in slow, quiet progress. You don't need to rush, you just need to keep going in your own way. If this made you smile, I'd love to have you here again. Subscribe if you want to be part of this little space, dear me. Until next time, stay soft, stay kind, stay dreaming. Bye.